Alright peoples, welcome back to another foot patrol. We're back at Woody Point. We're on Gayundah Esplanade, and I've just noticed that there's been a removal of a plaque or a monument that used to be here. I'm certain that it was located here. Maybe it's been moved as part of the redevelopment of the repair remediation work of the Gayundah Coastal Arboretum, and we're coming up towards that. This is the former Palace Hotel where the Bee Gees played, apparently their first gig decades ago. Anyway, we're just going to do a quick swing through the Arboretum, tell you a bit about it and show you the progress on the rebuild remediation work. See if we can find that plaque that was there. So this is it here, Gayundah Coastal Arboretum. My understanding is that this location here, it's a beautiful area, absolutely beautiful. Was established for travellers who are coming through Redcliffe, this part of Redcliffe, to rest and sort of recharge. Maybe it's something from a bygone era, but anyway, this part of town was closed for about 6 months and required a lot of remediation work by the city of Moreton Bay Council, because there was a homeless encampment here. I'm wondering if that's the plaque down there, maybe. Not sure. This is the one that featured in the news. This part of the peninsula, and the council actually fenced off this whole area for 6 months and evicted the homeless population that was here. There was probably at one point about 25 to 30 people here, and you can see the line just here where you've got the mulch, because on that side was where you had the vast majority of the homeless who'd set up camp. And notice now that I look at it, I'm pretty sure there used to be a fence running along that ridgeline there that the council have taken down. I don't mean a construction fence, I mean a fence maybe that was concealing the view, and maybe they removed it to make it let more light in or something like that. Anyway, it looks like they put mulch down and they put a lot of trees in here. There used to be tents. Some of the people that were camping here had a very elaborate setups, solar panels and all that sort of thing. Looks like they put all Aussie natives in, which will, I guess, reduce the space available if people try and camp here again. They've also put these in. I think these look new. Some of these wood posts look a bit newer than the others. Maybe to stop people parking up or something like that. But yeah, there's definitely been quite a bit of planting that's gone on here. You can see new plants, these sort of flaxy bushes as well over here, little green ones that look like they've been put in the same project. Yeah, this is unrecognisable to what it was. There was tarps up everywhere, tents, rubbish strewn everywhere. And it now looks beautiful, actually. Looks really, really nice. Done an excellent job. And you will notice that there's lots of rocks and logs everywhere. Lots of big... I think this tree's been cut down and moved there. And up the back there as well, there's another log. And lots of big rocks up in the background there, here as well. And my guess would be those have all been put there to discourage camping. That looks like a new sign. No camping, no fires, no littering. And also they've got new signage here about parking. It's a beautiful spot down here. It's away from everything and very, very, very picturesque. More logs, more stones. And this area down here was quite frankly scary to come down here. I don't care what anyone says, I can't help how I feel, and whilst I have empathy for the homeless, public land is not their home. I suppose that's a bigger issue about what you do about it, but in many senses I think they've ruined this area several times. I'd say more than several times, quite a few times. The TV channels had come down here interviewing people, in fact right in this spot actually, interviewing people about their, what was going on with them. And you can see council have quite obviously put a bunch of rocks and logs here to stop people camping and setting up their tents and that sort of thing here, because like I say, personally I felt scared coming down here. I wouldn't say scared, but very uncomfortable, and I know a lot of other people did. They were too scared to walk their dogs or come down here. Looks like the council have locked the toilets as well. Yep. Sounds like there's somebody in there though. Oh no, the toilet's unlocked. It's just got a lock there. Obviously locked at night to discourage people from camping here or living down here. But yeah, like I said, beautiful spot. This is looking east out over Moreton Bay. You can't see much today because it's really really smoky. There's a lot of haze around. But yeah, that's the Arboretum. Looks like they've done a pretty good job. City of Moreton Bay Council cleaning it up, remediating it and returning it to use of the public rather than it being a homeless encampment. I don't think anyone in Redcliffe is anti-homeless. In fact, you only have to see, well, might do a walk along the top here. You only have to see the local charity that's funded almost completely without government to see that people of Redcliffe are pretty accommodating, but I think it'd move past what's reasonable down here and it ruined the area. But it looks like it's back. Quite a few people down there today walking dogs and chilling out down there, which is nice. A few people swimming. Always nice to see. I think the fence extended past here, and I don't know whether they've taken it out to increase the visibility. I'm certain, absolutely certain, that there used to be a fence here. They've done a lot of tree trimming and remediation of the vegetation, so it's more welcoming and light. It's totally different than what I remember. It was like something out of the slums in America when I was here last. It's looking pretty good. Alright, that's the Arboretum. Just thought I'd give you a look at progress. Let us know if you know anything. See you on the next one.